Hello, and welcome to Key Stage 4 Chemistry topic, Properties of Hydrocarbons. Before we get started, can you please make sure you have a pen, a pencil, a ruler, a highlighter, or another coloured pen or pencil for self-assessment? And can you make sure you're in a quiet room with no distractions from other technology and a complete focus on this learning session? Can you pause the video for 10 seconds and write down the learning objective to know the properties of the products of the fractional distillation? Okay, so for retrieval practice, guys, can you draw in this table as it is and fill in the missing blanks? I'll give you 6 minutes for that to draw it in, put in the missing blanks, and then we'll go through it in green pen. So 6 minutes, go. Okay, your time has finished there, guys. 6 minutes is up. Can you pick up another good pen or pencil, preferably green, and we'll self-assess this now. So the name, formula, and displayed formula are all given. We've just got to fill in the blanks. The first one, name, CH4, that's what's given. So it's a gas, and that's methane. Give yourself a mark, or if you got that. And the displayed formula, so it's 1 carbon, 4 hydrogens around it, and that's what it looks like there. Second row, ethane, so that's C2H6, and then the displayed formula will be just like this with 2 carbons and 6 hydrogens. For the third column, you're given the displayed formula, so it's 3 carbons there. So the name will be propane. Its chemical formula is C3H8, and that's it there for that one. Okay, butane, as you notice, hopefully you'll start to notice a pattern. It's C4H10 now. So as the carbons go up by 1, the hydrogens go up by 2. And then the displayed formula is C4 just there and then H10 around. All of them, you'll notice each one has a single bond as well around it. They are fully saturated. The row below that, so butane and then pentane, because it's 5, so pent, like that's C5H12, and then the displayed formula, just like here, with 5 carbons and 12 hydrogens around it. And then hexane, which means 6, so it's going to be C6H14, and then the displayed formula, just like this here, with 6 carbons and 14 hydrogens. So, can you give yourself a mark there, guys? Got 10 to 12, guys. That's excellent understanding there. 5 to 9, well done. Below 5, just adding corrections there and understand that for next time. Okay, so what we're doing today, guys, in today's learning session, you'll be able to define volatility, flammability, and viscosity, describe the uses of crude oil fractions, or how they're used, and then able to explain how the size of a molecule affects the properties of a fraction, a part of that crude oil that has been separated out and condensed. So, just a bit of information, guys. You can pause this video if you want to get this down. So all the members of the alkane family, so that's all the alkanes we just saw for the retrieval practice, have similar properties. Most are liquids and they're used as fuels. They're all hydrocarbons as well. But there are also several properties which vary depending on the length of the carbon chain, the hydrocarbon chain. So viscosity, boiling point, volatility, and flammability. And these are all properties of the alkanes. So I just want you to have a go, have a guess, guys, if you know what these are. Try and link the keyword to the definition. So I'll give you 3 minutes for that, guys. Pause the video and try and join them up. So pause video, go. So your time is up there, guys. Can you pick up a green pen or another coloured pen and pencil, and we'll go through this now. So answers on there, guys. Give yourself a mark out of 4. So viscosity, how easy it is for a substance to pour or flow, with water being very easy and having high viscosity, whereas substances such as custard or honey have a low viscosity and aren't as easy to pour. Boiling point, temperature at which it turns into a gas, so the exact temperature a liquid may turn into a gas, such as water boiling at 100 degrees Celsius. Volatility, how easy it is to turn into gas. Is it quite easy, or is it very hard? Does it require a high temperature or low temperature? And flammability, how easy it is to ignite and set on fire. So give yourself a mark out of 4 for that, guys. Okay, so going to go over the next few slides, a few properties of alkanes. So first things first, guys, can you pause the video for 3 minutes and copy down this table as it is? And then as you're doing that, and as we're going through the slides, guys, can you have a think about the challenge? Why do you think the length of the hydrocarbons affects these properties? So pause video, copy down the table, and we'll go through them and you can add them in there. Okay, guys, so hopefully you got that table down. For each of these properties, as I'm going through it, you just need to state whether it is low or high. So if it's short chain, does it have a low boiling point, or a long chain, does it have a high boiling point, and so forth. You're doing that for each one of those, guys. So in the table, add in whether it's low or high. And remember to have a think of the challenge as going through it. So, flammability, guys, can you pause the video here and get down key information? Okay, so that's flammability, guys. Viscosity and volatility, can you do the same again? Pause the video for as much time as you need and get down the key information. Add into your table whether it's low or high. And for the final slide, guys, can you do this final time for this? Can you pause the video once again and add into your table, and then any key information you want to add in on your slide now. So pause the video. Okay, guys, so here is a summary table, summary slide of the properties that you can just add if you want to add in anything here onto your table before we go through them and self-assess it in green pen or another coloured pen and pencil. So on the next slide, guys, there will be the answers. Can you give yourself a mark out of 8 as they come up as well? So give yourself a mark out of 8, guys, in green pen or another coloured pen. So boiling point for short chain hydrocarbon polymers, alkanes. For boiling point, it's very low. Where for long chains, it's very high. So this can be explained by the more bonds there are in a polymer of an alkane or a hydrocarbon, the more bonds that has, the more energy is required to break it down. That means the more high the temperature. Volatility is the other way around. So volatility, obviously, that's how easy it is to turn into a gas. Because it's requires less energy, it's easier to break down. Whereas long chains, it's a bit harder. Flammability, the same reason. So it's high for short chain and long chain for low. And then viscosity, it's the other way around. Short chains have a very low viscosity, whereas long chains have a very high viscosity. So give yourself a mark out of 5 there, guys. Excellent. If you got 8, 7, very well done. 6, good. 5, well done. 4 and below, let's improve on that and add in next time. Okay, guys, so on the next slide, on this slide here, is a short progress check. So what I want to do, guys, is there's only 3 questions. Don't have to write the questions as well. I'll give you 3 minutes for this. Can you answer the questions on here and in 3 minutes, and then we'll go through them in self-assessment. So 3 minutes, answer the questions, go. Okay, time is finished there, guys. Can you pick up another coloured pen or pencil, preferably green, and we'll self-assess it now. So, question 1, what is combustion? Well, combustion, the GCSE definition, is a chemical reaction where a substance, any substance, reacts with oxygen in the air and gives off heat and light, and that's in the form of energy. So if you've mentioned that, guys, a couple of points there, and give yourself a tick for that. Second, give the name of a 4-carbon alkane. So we have done this in the retrieval. Bit of a recap. It is butane. So butane. And then the same again for give the name, but it's 5-carbon alkane for question 3. give the name of a 5-carbon alkane. This time it is pentane. Give yourself a mark out of 3 for that, guys. 3, fantastic. 2, good. 1, let's just improve on those there. Okay, guys, so the last task, guys, is just going to be a true or false. So, a volatile hydrocarbon ignites easily. Have a think. Is that true or false? Just jot them down. Correct, guys. It is yes, that's true. Volatility refers to the ease of ignition, of how easy it is to ignite or turn into a gas. Excellent. Well done, guys. So true or false, same with it again. The longer the hydrocarbon chain, the less viscous it is. A bit of time, guys. Have a think. True or false? Excellent. Well done, guys. It is false. Brilliant. Viscosity refers to the thickness, and the longer hydrocarbon chains give rise to a gloopier or more viscous fraction, so it's harder to pour. Excellent. Well done, guys. Next one. True or false? The longer the hydrocarbon chain, the higher the boiling point. True or false? Excellent, yep, that is true. The long carbon chains means more atoms, which needs more heat energy to break the boiling point. More bonding between the atoms is the key point. The more bonds there are, the more energy, the heat required to break them. Excellent. Okay, true or false, guys? The last fraction collected today is the most viscous of all the fractions. The highest one, the last one, is the most viscous. Yes, it is. As the temperature rose, their highest temperature, the longer chains were vaporized. Fantastic. That is true. Well done, guys. Brilliant. And the last one, guys, very last one. The shorter the hydrocarbon chain, the less likely it is to burn. Is that true or false? Excellent, guys. False. It is. The short hydrocarbon chains are highly flammable. So that summarizes the topic of properties of alkanes today, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for participating. Have a wonderful day. Bye.